Hello everyone, we are Team Deep Ensemble and our project is semi-supervised monocular relative depth estimation. Recovering depth information from a single image is one of the most crucial tasks in computer vision. However, it is challenging to design a single model which is robust enough to perform well in indoor and outdoor settings. We address this challenge using a semi-supervised depth estimation approach in an unconstrained setting. This varies from the traditional approach wherein we use only a single image with no absolute depth for training. Also, it's an unconstrained setting. We have a diverse set of images sourced from Flickr. Humans too can only sense relative depth fairly well, but not absolute depth. We use this idea as the motivation in our work, where we train the model to learn relative depth while posing the problem as a regression task. This enables us to utilize large amounts of weakly labeled training data. The dataset used is depth in the wild, which places no constraint on environment and camera setting. This is unlike other popular datasets used for traditional depth estimation tasks such as Kitty and NYU. Segmentation and depth estimation are closely related tasks. We hypothesize that learning one task can help the other and help and formulate the problem in multitask learning setup with segmentation as the auxiliary task. We augment the loss function by adding a novel segmentation-based depth loss function. Attention blocks are added to help the model focus on particular aspect of image for improved depth estimation. The benchmark network is based on Hourglass architecture. It consists of a series of convolutions using a variant of the inception module and downsampling, followed by a series of downsampling and upsampling, interleaved with skip connections that add back features from high resolution. We propose depth W network where we use a grid-based gating mechanism that allows attention coefficients to be more specific to local regions. To capture a sufficiently large receptive field, the feature map grid is gradually downsampled in a standard architecture. In this way, features on the core spatial grid level represent the location and relation between depth at global scale. Next, we introduce an auxiliary task to our proposed network. We improve upon our previous model by utilizing segmentation as auxiliary task. The common encoder forces the network to jointly solve two tasks, and it also helps in learning robust representation for downstream usage. We have two parallel decoder, one performing depth estimation, the other performing segmentation. The loss of the auxiliary segmentation decoder is combined with the loss obtained from the original depth perception decoder. The loss function is a combination of three terms. The first term here represents the ordinal loss function, which is based on the relative depth between the 2 points. This encourages the predicted depth map to agree with the ground truth ordinal relation. It encourages a small difference between depths if ground truth or relation is equal, otherwise it encourages a large difference. The second depth is a neighborhood. The second term is a neighborhood segmentation loss, where we look at the neighborhood of the label points and obtain segmentation driven depth relative depth loss for the neighborhood. The third term is a pure segmentation loss, which is a traditional L2 loss between the two segmentation maps and the outputs of the decoder. We randomly sampled 20K images from the dataset for training and evaluation. We report WKDR, the weighted disagreement rate between the predicted ordinal relation and ground truth ordinal relation. It is the average of the number of pixels where the model predicted wrong relative depth relation. Lower value indicates the better performance. So we have a training image and we have the depth images obtained from three different models. We can observe that the DWNet with auxiliary task is smoother and continuous. In DWNet and Hourglass, the outputs are layered and smudgy. Despite training with only a single depth relation per image, we observe reasonable depth prediction. Visualizing the point cloud with the output DWNet with auxiliary task provides a 3D view of the generated depth map. It can be seen that Tompkins are closer to the grass and the man appears to be closer to the camera and the gate and structure are farther away from the camera. We perform ablation study to determine the performance contribution of each component. The overall improvement we observed was about 6.3%. The WKDR score with all the architecture is provided in the table here. The best performance that we obtained was with DWNet with segmentation loss and auxiliary task, where we obtained the WKDR score of 0.2845. So finally, in conclusion, we formulated the monocular relative depth estimation in multitask learning setup. We identified the appropriate auxiliary task for augmented the loss function. The proposed architecture, we obtained a performance boost of 6.3%. Thank you for listening and please reach out for any questions.